I'm here to talk about something I have been following for 29 years before following meant what it does today. I've watched this unfold for everyone before the internet. Information has definitely become one of our hottest commodities in this age of information. But what a lot of people don't realize is that we actually have less access to some of the most vital information than we have in the past. And that can be a little bit shocking for a lot of people. In 2020, some people really noticed how fast things can start to make primal sense in a very quick way. You're likely one of those people. Medicines became difficult to obtain because we found out that a bulk of our medicines are manufactured overseas in China and India. And so, that was shocking for a lot of us. Methods looked questionable as they sent people home from emergency rooms and told them to not come back until they couldn't breathe. And then information changed. Scientific information changed day by day. And that's not what scientific information is supposed to do. So I've watched this progress, and before 2020, I had already seen the direction that we were headed with access to information. And I was alarmed. I've been studying herbalism and plants for 29 years. And I've watched studies get taken down. I am on PubMed and other medical resource libraries on a regular basis for my job of formulating skincare, and also on the side I make teas for people for different ailments. And so I've seen information get lost, change in ways that shouldn't be changeable because the plants haven't changed. But these resources have really been taken over by pharmaceutical companies, and that's been proven. So that's been really alarming to watch. And another thing that happened during COVID that did give me hope was seeing people get really interested in plants and plant medicine because they didn't have access to their medications. During COVID, the price of herbs that treat viruses skyrocketed. And then those herbs were not available anywhere online for some number of months because they sold out. That was a beautiful thing to watch. I was excited for the world that finally we were waking up to the idea that pharmaceuticals do come from plants, and there are components in them that are very usable and have been relied upon for the ages. I believe that God, Spirit, the Creator, put all of these things around us for us to use, and we have managed to not just forget, but at this point be really misguided. So I have committed to doing some videos. I would like to do one every day. I'm going to pick a different herb, a different plant every day, and talk about my knowledge of it and my experience with it, which is not something that your AI generated content can do for you. So I ask you to join me on this little journey. This is pretty serious, but we're going to go about it in a lighthearted way. And I hope that I am able to give away the knowledge that I have in this 49-year-old brain and help some other people to take care of themselves at home, to be independent, and to re-spark what happened in 2020. I've been sad that that flame didn't continue with a lot of people, but that's okay. That's because finding real, accurate information is in fact difficult. So let's spread the knowledge, and we'll get started tomorrow. Thanks.